So the first idea that I want to talk about is something I like to call phrasebook guitar. You don't want to be a phrasebook guitarist. If you've ever traveled overseas, you might have picked up a phrasebook on the flight over. You're sitting there on the plane, you're reading your phrasebook, you learn how to say, "Can I have a cup of coffee, please?" Then you land, you walk into a cafe, and you say, "Can I have a cup of coffee, please?" The barista looks at you, understands you, gives you your cup of coffee. For a second, you feel like, yeah, I can speak Spanish. That was fun. But then you walk out of the coffee shop with your cup of coffee, and someone stops you on the street, puts you in a situation that you didn't prepare for when you were studying your phrasebook. You have no idea what to say. You can't understand the language unless it's in a very specific context. This is what I call phrasebook guitar. You jump online, you follow a YouTube tutorial, you learn where to put your fingers, you learn how to do something that sounds cool. And it works in that specific situation. But when you find yourself in a musical situation that is different, that isn't that specific situation, you have no idea what to do. You're a phrasebook guitarist. Similar to this is what I like to call a museum guitarist. This is somebody who practices their scales, they practice their chords, they learn how to do all of these things, but they don't actually understand how to apply them in any kind of meaningful musical situation. Like when you go to a museum, you see the exhibit, the thing on display, and you're like, wow, that's cool. When you're a museum guitarist, you can sit down and show someone your excellently played C major scale. But what can you do with that scale? If you've stuck around this long, you might enjoy checking out the beginner course linked in the description. If you want to watch something else, YouTube thinks you might enjoy this video. Otherwise, go play some guitar, and I'll see you next time.